World leaders have had a hectic day of meetings in Bali to agree on a G20 condemnation of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. European politicians in particular have tried to persuade developing countries to join forces and put pressure on Moscow. And it seems to have borne fruit. A draft statement from leaders seen by the Associated Press demands Russia's complete withdrawal from the territory of Ukraine.
It is good and rightful that is emerging here, that has made it very clear that this war of aggression cannot be accepted, that the consequence of this war for the rest of the world regarding hunger, regarding energy prices, must be carefully observed, and everything has to be done against these negative effects, and at the same time we make clear that the use of nuclear weapons is no option.
China, however, may not be on board. It hasn't explicitly condemned Russia yet for its invasion, but Western leaders have been on a diplomatic offensive to persuade him to change this position. Faced with a barrage of criticism, the Russian foreign minister blamed Ukraine. He said Moscow wants to negotiate, but
all problems are on the Ukrainian side that categorically refuses to hold any talks and comes up with conditions obviously unrealistic and inadequate to the situation.
Meanwhile, the Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni expressed her firm support for Ukraine and NATO in a meeting with US President Joe Biden. She also met with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, one of the politicians who has made the most efforts to mediate between Russia and Ukraine since the war began.